Oh! I wanted to read the other letter. He's such a gentleman. Okay. The night finally rolls around where I'm supposed to meet with Damien. The next day, he had left another beautifully crafted letter thanking me for mine and agreeing to the evening. Amanda helped me pick out a nice outfit, and I show up to the theatre a little bit early. It's a chilly night and the theatre is kind of crowded, but it's still nice. How do you do? I jump at the sound of his voice. Oh, any entrance like that is gonna get someone's heart beating. I turn around to see Damien. I jump at the sound of his voice and I turn around to see Damien right behind me. You almost gave me a heart attack. How long were you there for? I don't know, I just walked up. My apologies for frightening you. Was that thunder? Is it gonna rain soon? I didn't hear anything. What?
What?
Regardless, the hour grows close. Shall we take our seats in the cinema? I must thank you again for purchasing our tickets. Please allow me to repay the deed in Sour Patch Kids, or perhaps Milk Duds. Ooh, Sour Patch Kids. Let's do it. We get in line to buy snacks. As we're waiting, I hear a familiar voice behind us. Ugh, my dad's here. Oh no, am I gonna be macking on Damien while his son's in the fucking audience? I'm turning to find Lucian standing a few feet behind us with a gaggle of other goth kids. Lucian, how nice to see you. I didn't know you were coming to the theatre. I'm glad to see you spending some quality time with your friends. Oh, he's the best dad. Whatever, Dad. And what movie will you be attending tonight? My friends are making me see some kids' movie about talking animals. I don't really care for it. Well, I hope you enjoy your evening. We'll be watching Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies. You are watching that? Yeah, I thought Damien would enjoy it. Ha, good luck with that, Dad. Oh no, have I accidentally taken him to a horrible movie? Lucian rejoins his friends and I look over to Damien. Good luck with that? It's nothing, my son loves to tease. We wait in line for a little longer and Damien buys us snacks. He seems a little nervous. I wonder what's wrong. He's probably will probably be really upset that vampires have such a bad name or something. Damien and I take our seats and settle in for previews. Glancing at him, I can see that he's sweating profusely and gripping his armrest. Is everything okay? Everything is perfectly fine. I'm so excited for— oh, wow, I believe him. He's such a good liar. I'm a devoted patron of the arts, especially the scary arts. The scarier the art, the— oh my god, are you scared of scary movies? Me too. Do you have a favourite horror movie? Of course I have a favourite horror movie. Mine is Halloween Town. Terrifying. Oh, interesting. I don't seem to remember— that's odd, I don't seem to remember Halloween Town being that scary. Oh no, I brought him to a big scary film. Oh no. I would have expected him to bring up some sort of strange foreign horror film that I've never heard of. Damien's knuckles are turning white. It looks like he's about to rip the armrest off. Wait a second. Damien, are you afraid of horror movies? You must be joking. I love horror movies. like no judgment, dude. The lights dim for the film. Oh god, my ears. That was too loud. Damien screams. I apologize. I was thinking about something far scarier than this movie, which is not scary at all. Oh, this reminds me of when I went to see Silent Hill in the cinema with my mates. I'm such a wuss. We settle in as the film starts. I offer Damien some licorice and he takes one. I take note of how much his hands are shaking. The titles flash across the screen in bloody letters. Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies. A pale man with long silver hair, glittering red eyes, and well-oiled abs sits up in a coffin. Awaken, my coven. Romulus Bad Blood. Two more vampires slide the tops off their stone coffins onto the floor. Brother, is it time? Carmela von Ruden. Yes, husband, but also mortal enemy. It is time. The three look at each other and then to the camera. For the Vampire Crusade. Yeah, scary. This rules. The trio of vampires flies off into the night as foreboding organ music plays in the distance. I somehow get lost in the movie. As dumb as it sounded, it's actually a pretty fun flick. We get it. Calm down, Damien. We get to a tense moment of the movie where Romulus Trueblood sits at a truce meeting with the general of the human army, whose wife Romulus has fallen in love with. Ooh. Romulus, it is good to finally meet you. General, I agree. It is good to finally blood you. What?
What?
Romulus leaps out and slashes at the General's throat. Blood splatters over everything, including the camera.
Ah!
Damien screams, reflexively grabbing my hand. I immediately blush, forgetting about any vampires or blood or vampiric blood.
What?
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Damien retracts his hand and places it back in his lap. Oh, look at him. He's all shy.
Huh.
I was writing a novel in my head about blood magic, and I got into an extremely scary section. Damien goes back to quietly stressing out over the movie. It's kind of cute that he won't admit that he's afraid of it. I wish he wouldn't hold... Oh, I wish he would hold my hand again. Aww. Maybe I could do something to try and make him feel more comfortable. I've got it! I'll do what all dads do best. Talk during the movie. Yeah! I'll tell a dad joke. Where does a dog go when it loses its tail?
Ah!
Where? He's so into it. To the retail store. I yelled that last bit a little too loud for a crowded movie theatre, but I can see a smile form on Damien's face.
Oh.
Good one, Snipe. Thank you.
Huh.
The rest of the movie goes by relatively smoothly, with only a few whimpers from Damien. Maybe he would have liked the romantic comedy better. We get to the final scene of the movie, where Romulus, Bad Blood, and the General's wife embrace each other in his crypt. It appears that the true Vampire Crusade was the Vampire Crusade in our hearts. The real Vampire Crusade was the Vampire Crusade we made along the way. Romulus and the General's wife begin making out. Hard.
Oh my.
The film fades to black and the end appears on the screen, but then it hard cuts to Demetrius and his rival lover, Carmela, who watch the two from afar. Oh no, twist ending. Our bloodline has been pure for 1,000 years. Romulus has betrayed us by loving a human woman. It will only be a short time before the next Vampire Crusade 3 evil must die again. A good day for evil to die hard. More thunder, more ominous organs. The movie fades out again, and a bloody question mark now accompanies the end? God damn it. Beautiful. Damien and I walk out the movie theatre amidst throngs of chattering moviegoers. He's a little more pale than I remember, but otherwise he survived the encounter. He seems kind of invigorated. What an interesting film. While the premise admittedly struck me as pedestrian, I was intrigued by its harrowing love story and a great attention to detail in regards to vampiric lore. Oh, I'm glad. Yeah, it was pretty good. A lot more vampire titties than I thought there would be.
Oh.
Come, the night is young. Let us take a stroll. Damien is making a point of not telling me where he's taking me. Still, I'm enjoying the walk in the cool night air. Being alone here with Damien is a lot better than being in a crowded theatre. Lovely night, isn't it? As lovely as the company. Oh, shucks. What a charmer. He thinks I'm lovely. Damn, okay, here comes the smooth response. Thank you? No problem. I can't accept compliments very well. Crushed it. Yeah, I rock at this thing. We both stand there feeling a little awkward. I sure am one smooth operator. Are you getting a little hungry? We could maybe stop off and grab something to eat.
Oh.
Worry not, friend. I have a plan. We turn a corner and greeted by the gates of a cemetery? Awesome. Are we going in there? A little bit of Victorian flavour, Snipe. Trust me. Are we gonna go eat, like, corpses? I am a bit nervous, but Damien hasn't led me wrong yet. I follow his lead as we walk into the cemetery. Statues of angels stare down at us as we follow a path through the faded tombstones. Oh, are we gonna go grave robbing? Not robbing, rubbing. I used to do this a lot at art college. What you do is you take a bunch of paper and you wander into a cemetery and you just kind of like, you put the paper against the wall and then you rub it with like a crayon and then you get like the rubbing. It made a lot more sense in art school, honestly. As we crest a small hill, we get a beautiful view of the city. The nightlights sparkle around us. I gotta hand it to him. For being in a cemetery, this is strangely romantic.
Oh.
Picnicking in graveyards is an old Victorian tradition, an appropriate finish to an evening after a vampire movie, wouldn't you say? With a flourish, Damien produces a blanket and a... Where are you keeping these, Damien? Where were you hiding that? Under my cloak? You know what? Okay. Ah, right. Damien unfolds the blanket and we both sit down gazing out the city lights. He produces a bottle of red wine and a fine selection of cheeses. In the Victorian era, there were no public art galleries, parks or botanical gardens to speak of. Once rural graveyards became a more popular alternative to church burials, they became the only place that people could see beautiful plant life and find sculptures. Ah, yeah, that makes sense. This is pretty nice. I have a question though. How are you so okay with being a graveyard but you had trouble handling a scary movie? Don't fucking shame him for being scared. I wasn't. He sighs deeply. Okay, I was extremely scared by that movie, but I was not running a book. I was not running a book about blood magic in my head. I just have never been good at those. I just feel as if because of how I look and act, people expect me to love horror films, so I must play the part. Truth be told, I don't know if I have the constitution for them at times. Aw, buddy, don't let people label you. Damien, I'm so sorry. If I'd known, I would have suggested another movie. Yeah, I could have go see the Talking Animals one. It would have been amazing. It's quite alright. I actually did find myself enjoying this one thanks to your help. It was the amazing joke, wasn't it? Graveyards, however, I think there's something rather beautiful about death. Cemeteries are traditionally built away from cities, away from the realm of the living, and it keeps us rather separated from it. To acknowledge death and become comfortable with it, I think, gives us a certain intimate knowledge of ourselves. To sit amongst generations of those who came before us, to be truly alive in the midst of so much death, brings me great comfort. I kinda get that, actually. Death helps me appreciate life, to savour every second. We sit and enjoy our food and wine. I don't feel scared anymore. Never thought I'd be comfortable sitting alone in a graveyard at night, but I actually feel very peaceful. Suddenly, it doesn't seem like we're alone. Off in the distance, I see a shadowy figure in the trees. Brian! Oh, it's probably fucking Robert, like, sneaking around going, oh, I'm visiting my old war buddies from war. I'm not sure. It noticed us. I'm paralysed with fear as it begins lumbering slowly towards us, its shape taking more of an animal form, more feral. I look to Damien for help, but he's just afraid and transfixed as I am. I want to scream, but it's stuck in my throat. The creature is getting closer, moving faster. Woof. Oh, it's a dog. Ah, look at that dog! Oh my god, look at his derpy face. What a sweetie. As it finally comes into the light, the friendliest, dumbest little Boston Terrier I have ever seen pulls its owner towards us. The dog trots over to Damien and sniffs at his hands. Damien looks ecstatic. He ruffles the dog furs happily. What a beautiful dog! Hey! We both look up, not expecting to see... I fucking knew it! I fucking knew it was this edgelord bastard! Thanks. Robert, what are you doing out here on this lovely evening? Hunting cryptids. I haven't seen a necrophage since I set foot in here. What? What? I didn't know you had a dog. His name is like Biscuits or something. This isn't my dog. I found her wandering in the street. I put a leash on her, and now we're walking around this graveyard together. Hunting cryptids. Damien and I share a look. May I give her a treat? Sure. Wouldn't give her cheese, though. Not to worry. Reaches into the depths of his cloak and procures a small dog treat. What else is he keeping in there? That's like the coolest utility cloak ever. The dog laps up the treat and crunches away, tail wagging furiously. Damien continues to smooth down her fur. Thanks. My absolute pleasure. Damien shakes the dog's paw. Lovely to meet you, my friend. May our paths cross again. Robert and his dog appear into the darkness again as Damien stares after them. I didn't know you liked dogs. Victorians loved dogs, actually. Most Victorian women of high fashion would always be accompanied by a small dog such as a terrier or a Maltese. I think big dogs are nice too. I love dogs. Dogs are so great. Yeah, man, dogs are cool. I do believe we've had enough excitement for one night. Let's say we make our way home. Damien hops to his feet and extends a hand to help me up. I gladly take it as my knees aren't what they used to be. Too real. He packs up his picnic basket and leads us out of the graveyard. As we begin the walk home, I take one last look at the cemetery. It really is beautiful. Like a proper gentleman, Damien walks me to my doorstep. Oh, I feel so special. Thank you ever so kindly for your company tonight. Damien, it was my pleasure. Should I bow or something? Snipe, if you will allow me, it would bring me great joy to offer you a token of my affection. Oh. Damien reaches into his cloak and pulls out a folded, monogrammed handkerchief. He presses it into my hand. Wow, thank you, Damien. I'm going to wave this at passing ships. I approve. Damien shuffles his feet. I just want to say that it's rare to to find someone like you. Someone who's open to my eccentricities. Dude, you do you. It's nice to feel so accepted. Thank you. Damien gives my hand a quick squeeze. Damien blushes and hastily retracts his hand. I must take my leave. Good night. Before I can say anything else, he's gone. Disappeared into a cloud of bats. Oh, what a man. I unlock the door and step inside. Like a whirlwind, Amanda runs from the window and plops down to the couch trying to look. Were you spying on me, young lady? Oh, hey, Dad, what's up? Were you watching me from the window? No, I was just... Okay, yes, how was the movie? Lots of vampire titties. Told you. But as it turns out, Damien is... Wait, Amanda doesn't need to know that. I'll keep it between me and Damien. Scary cool, yep. He's so cool, it's scary. Nice save, Snipe. Yeah, I'm the fucking king of them. Did you know that graveyards used to be a place to throw parties? I think I'm misremembering that. Wow, that's pretty punk. Also, we saw a dog. Definitely thought it was a werewolf for a minute, though. How can you be so sure it wasn't a werewolf? Because it was like a foot tall. How can you be so sure I'm not a werewolf? And how can I be so sure you're not a werewolf? Subplot, we're all werewolves. It's amazing. I don't trust you. Nor are you. We make intense, wary eye contact for a second. Anyway, I'm calling it for the night. Don't stay up too late, will you? I'll try not to howl at the moon past midnight. Yeah, the neighbors will complain. Pay your bills early. Okay, Dad. Day complete! Ojo-sama. I don't know what... Oh, I nearly have maxed out dog!
My dear friend, you've simply taken the egg on this one.
I've taken the egg?
Taken the egg is a... It's a Victorian phrase.
It's a Victorian
technically
phrase.
Means winning, so, ultimately, you've won.
Fantastic. Absolutely lovely. Well, it's been a long day. I'm just about ready to pack it in. After a few bites of ice cream for the freezer, I turn off all the lights and walk down the hall to my room. I wonder if Amanda's still awake. That kid needs some sleep. As I pass her room, I can hear a faint sound, but I can't quite make out what it is. I get a little closer. Is she crying? Oh no, what the hell? I knock gently on the door. Hey, Amanda. The crying immediately stops and I'm like, just fucking... Not right now. Her voice sounds strained. She sniffles. Do I have to kill someone, honey? 'Cause I will. I'll do time. I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door. Oh, honey. In the dark, I can see Amanda's outline in the middle of her bed, knees hugged up against her body. Is everything okay? I don't want to talk about it. Did something happen? No, nothing happened. Go away. You see, dad-wise, I want to be there for her, but I also want to respect her wishes. But I also really want to know what's going on. Something must have happened. Amanda, get out. Okay. Okay, yeah, overstep my bounds. I can hear her crying again. Oh, goody. I'm a great dad. Wow. What has her so upset? She seemed fine earlier. She's usually so open with me. Did I do something wrong? Is she mad at me? I guess if she wasn't before, she definitely is now. Can't even remember the last time she snapped at me like that. I have a hard time falling asleep, but when I finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. After a long night of very little sleep, I roll out of bed and make myself a pot of coffee. Amanda should be up for school soon. Maybe she'll be willing to talk about whatever's bothering her. About 10 minutes before she's supposed to leave, Amanda comes out of her room and makes a beeline for the freezer. Morning, Amanda. Morning. Oh, okay. I fucked up. She drops a frozen waffle on the toaster and slams the freezer door. She won't look at me. Yikes. So, anything big going on at school today? No. Okay. Do you need a ride to school? No. Want some coffee? Amanda pulls the toaster lever up and takes her still freezer-burned waffle out before it's finished cooking. I have to go. Amanda picks up her bag and storms out. Oh, wow. Parenting's fucking great. Love it. Can't get enough. Dad of the fucking year over here. I haven't seen her act like this in a long time. It's usually short-lived, but it always hurts. Hopefully this blows over and things are back to normal soon. I sit back at the kitchen table and look at a picture of Amanda and I hanging out on a wall. I'm in it teaching her to ride a bike. Her face is a mixture of excitement and pure, unadulterated fear. I remember how determined she was. Every time she would fall off and scrape a knee, she would get back up and try it again. Finally, I had to stop because she was bleeding everywhere, and then she started to cry because she didn't think she needed the bandages and wanted to keep trying. As I put the bike away, she just stood in the middle of the street and screamed. Then I took her for ice cream and it was like nothing ever happened. After giving it a bit of thought, I decided that if I force her to talk about it, I'm only going to make things worse. But I have an idea. I start rummaging around for ingredients. Oh, we get to make a cake! I hear Amanda walk in the door. Instead of heading for the kitchen like she usually does, she makes a beeline for her room. She's clearly trying to avoid me. Hey, Pumpkin? What? Can you come here for a second? Say please, sweeten her up a bit. There's a moment of silence. Yeah. I wanted to say sorry about last night. I'm just worried about you, kiddo. I get scared when I know something's wrong, and I get even more scared when I feel like I can't do anything about it. Dad, So just whatever it is, and you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but whatever it is, know that you have a dad in your corner who wants you to be happy.
Aww.
Honey, you know I'm bad with words, so I was hoping I could speak a language we both understand. Is it fried eggs? Is it cake? Yes! Oh, I baked a cake for my little girl. Oh, my dad is so great. I pull a cake out of the refrigerator and place it on the table. Hopefully the frosting has set by now. Ta-da! Dad. Sorry you're sad, but Oh, no. This is so lovely. Oh. I'd kill for a cake like that. That's the most beautiful fucking cake I have ever seen. It took me a really long time because I ran out of red frosting somewhere around sad and had to start over, and this is beautiful. It's strawberry. Amanda gives me a big old hug. I grab some plates and forks and serve us up some delicious cake. So, it's really stupid. I doubt it. What is? This whole thing. I know I've been really weird lately, and I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like I might have to make you a chart. I'm listening. Do you want me to take notes? I guess I should start from the top. So, you know how Emma R is going to that fancy art school in California, right? Emma R... Is that Emma P, or... The one who puked in Dead Goth and Beyond? No, wait. Best friend.
Yeah.
You got it. Wow, proud of you. Yeah, because I remembered it was you who threw up in Dead Goth and Beyond. Haha. Dad of the year. Anyways, ever since she got the acceptance letter, I've been feeling like she's drifting away, you know? And she's been spending a lot more time with Grace and Emma P, and I just thought that was all in my head for a while, but then I found out from Rosie M that both the Emmas, Grace and Noah, all went to a party at Mackenzie F's on the same night that they all told me they were busy studying for the Calc AB final. Oh, sweetie. Yikes. So, another important piece of information is, God, this is embarrassing. I, have a crush on Noah. And, okay. That's the thing. What? Whoa. I had no idea. I definitely didn't know that. Okay. You're a bad liar. Worst dad. I learned it from the worst. Anyway, so the only person I told about the crush is Emma R, and she promised not to tell anybody. I didn't confront them about the party thing because I didn't want to start any drama, so I just kept quiet and kept going about my business. Amanda sighs, and then one day I invite everybody out to get nachos at the mall, and after not texting me back for like 2 hours, even though none of them ever put their phones down for more than 60 seconds, they all say they're busy, like simultaneously. So I tell them, never mind, I'll just eat nachos at home, right? But we were out of chips, and I really wanted nachos. Totally understandable.
Dad.
So I go to the mall anyway, I get to the food court, and who do I see there but Grace, Emma P, Emma R, and Noah, all hanging out together and eating nachos without me. What? Man, fuck those guys. They all suck. We should go burn their house down. It gets better. I'm standing by the escalators watching them, and I realize that Noah has his arm around Emma R, which is kind of weird, right? Oh, but then they kiss. Yeah, I'm angry. Yeah, I know. So I storm over there, and I'm like, hey. And Grace drops a nacho on her shirt, because of course she does, and Emma R's just like glares at me. Grace. Nothing is coming up. I don't know who that is. Grace is the... Gossipy one? I know! Yeah, I know, right? Grace is the one nobody really likes, or I guess that's me now. But anyway, nobody will say anything, and I'm just like, you guys suck. Which I realise is not the most eloquent thing to say, but I was very angry and really embarrassed, and I just wanted to get out of there. So I left, without nachos, might I add, which only further contributed to this shitty day, and immediately drafted a super long text to the group chat asking them why they've been so weird. And I wrote another one to Emma asking how long the Noah thing's been going on, and sorry, I know that's a lot, but Yeah, what did Emma R say? Oh, okay, get a load of this. Emma R says, you know what, let me just read it to you. Yep. Word for word, an arduously long string of text messages. Can you believe that? I cannot believe that. I care so much about Amanda's social life and mental well-being, but man, do I not understand what she's talking about. This is all beyond me, but I am trying my hardest to be supportive. That's all that matters.
Oh.
They were dating in secret for like months. So I told her that she's being a really terrible friend, and she's like, well, if you think I'm so terrible, then just stop being my friend. And I was like, okay, and then she left me on read. And then, oh, honey, she did not leave you. Dad me, leaving on read means you, like, turn on read receipts on your phone, so the person who sent you a message can see that you've read it, and then you deliberately don't reply, because you're a petty arsehole. Oh, like, she saw my message and didn't reply. I know, because they were yeah, there we go. I don't know what read receipts, oh my god. Keep up, Dad me, fuck's sake. This is serious shit. So whilst this is all happening, I'm talking to Emma P about how mad I am, because at least she's being kind of reasonable. And I'm venting to her about how pissed I am at everybody and stuff. And then I don't know when Noah texts me and is like, how could you say that about me? I'm like, say what about you? And he tells me that Emma P sent screenshots of everything I told her in the group chat. I'm just gonna say it. So it's really difficult, but sometimes you just gotta cut toxic people out of your life, and these people sound fucking toxic as shit. Alright, I think you lost me at screenshots, but that definitely sounds bad. There's so much more, but honestly, it's all just really stupid teenager stuff. It is not, if it matters to you. The bottom line is that everybody dropped me, half my grade hates me, and now I have no friends. What about that nice Lucian boy? Amanda, I'm so sorry. I almost expected it from everybody else, but Emma R's been there since Dad died, and I can't believe she would just stab me in the back like that. No, that's massively fucked. I'm not even mad that she's dating Noah, I'm just upset she lied to me about it for so long. Amanda stabs at the remnants of her cake. Careful, it's not the cake's fault. Okay, I take it back, I'm kinda mad she's dating Noah. Like, what did I do wrong? Why did everyone just suddenly decide I'm not cool anymore? Why wasn't I enough? I don't understand. And as mad as I am at everybody, like, I miss them, Dad. Oh, she looks so dejected, I almost can't take it. What could I possibly say to help? Anyway, that's it. That's the whole sordid tale. Thank you for listening. Tune in next week for more hot gossip. Wow. I know, it's pretty dumb. Nah, it's not dumb. No, it's a stupid thing to be upset over. Amanda, your feelings are real. Don't ever be mad at yourself for having feelings. Oh my god, good dad advice. I guess. Unless you've secretly been a robot who's approximating human feelings this whole time. Dad, if I was a robot, I would have transformed into a monster truck long ago. That's my girl. But seriously, I know you probably don't want advice, but I feel like it's my duty as a dad to bestow upon you a few nuggets of fatherly wisdom. Pay your bills early. All of these are true. This is the thing. I don't want to say real friends don't do that, because she's young, so she might want to, like, be friends with them again, and they might stop being dicks to her. So... not all friendships last forever. People are going to come in and out of your life. It's just how it works. Not every friendship is going to last forever. So cherish your friends while you have them. And when it's over, don't dwell so much on the bad stuff. You had some good times with Emma R, but you guys grew apart. Learn from it and keep moving forward. There are so many new friends to make, and they're going to be so much cooler than Emma R and the rest. And they won't be fucking dicks. Ultimately, I think this says way more about their character than it does about yours, because you're amazing, and if they can't see that, well, that's their problem.
Huh.
I'll keep that in mind. I looked down at the table. Did we just eat that whole cake? Yes, we did just eat the whole cake. Well, good talk. Amanda gets up to go to her room. Before she closes the door, she turns around. Hey, Pops.
Huh.
Yes? Thank you. You are always welcome. Love you, Amanda.
I love you too, Dad.
Aww. Giving me all the fuck. What the fuck? I was here to date hot dads, not get all these feels. What is this fucking shit?
You've got dads.